All right. So I'm going to read a selection of Bernadette Mayer's experiments and then invite anyone here to just comment on any of them. And those of you in the Google Hangout, if you can just sort of raise one finger up so I know to call on you. Here's a selection. Which of these are particularly generative for you? Which of these, Mandana, makes you want to get on the train, go home or the bus, and start writing? Okay.
I'll start writing right here.
Right here. You are writing. Journal of Answering Machine Messages, or voicemail. Journal of Tenant-Landlord Situations. Write once a day in minute detail about one thing. Systematically eliminate the use of certain kinds of words or phrases from a piece of writing. Eliminate all adjectives from a poem of your own, or take out all words beginning with the letter S in Shakespeare's sonnets. Transform prose into poetic form. Experiment with writing in every person and tense every day, meaning all the persons, first person, second person, third person. Attempt writing in a state of mind that seems least congenial. That's like a classic Bernadette Mayer. Write on a piece of paper where something is already written or printed. That would be particularly interesting to you, and then take a photograph of it. Type out a Shakespeare sonnet or other poem you would like to learn about, imitate, double-spaced on a page, and rewrite it between the lines. Attempt to speak for a day only in questions. Write only in questions. That's hard to do, by the way. Write household poems about cooking, shopping, eating, and sleeping. Also a Bernadette Mayer specialty. Write 25 or more different versions of one event. Okay. Erica, which one particularly, and you I assume teach with this stuff, so which one is particularly exciting and why?
For me, I like the tenant-landlord ones. Because it's just not stuff that's in my normal wheelhouse. Like for myself, I gravitate towards the things that I don't do in my regular practice.
Yeah.
And then for teaching, like the eliminating a part of speech, I find to be really, really useful. She has, there's one, I forget that's just kind of taking notes and taking notes and taking notes, and then you construct something. That's another one that I think is really useful for teaching. Great.
All right. Lily, any of those really appeal to you? A lot of them, probably.
Yeah, I like, I really like the rewriting something between the lines as like a show of the playfulness of the writing of the experiments, as well as like conceptually playful. So if you think about like a sort of a stock thing of being in a literature class of like you have to read between the lines. It's not just literally what the person says. And then the sort of joke of the exercise is like, well, now you are writing what's between the lines,
right.
But then you're actually taking it seriously as writing. But one, just what I like in general about the Bernadette Mayer's experiments is one that you didn't read starts with systematically derange the language. And so I like that as sort of a motto for this kind of writing experiment in general, and the concept of derange the language, meaning like literally unarrange it,
yes,
but then also derange it, like make it very
crazy.
Strange. Yeah.
Crazy in quotes.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be a motto for Modpo.
Yeah, systematically derange the language.
Yeah, exactly. Joe Massey, do any of those appeal to you as a poet who writes every day?
Yeah, definitely attempt writing in a state of mind that seems least congenial, because congenial states of mind come to me maybe once a month. So it's and I like how it turns on its head the idea of poet, waiting for divine inspiration to strike her, like a lightning bolt, which is really a bullshit idea.
Right, and Bernadette Mayer, if she ever wrote a poem in a congenial frame of mind, she'd probably throw it out. I mean, I think there's a great tradition of this. I think the instruction manual by Ashbery, it's funny, but I think it's an attempt to do that, to say, I am so mad at this stupid job, I think I'll go to Guadalajara, I'll write a poem. There's this sort of bad boyness quality or bad girlness quality. Erica, did any of those appeal to you?
Yeah, I really liked the last one. It made me think of Rashomon. It made me think of Raymond Queneau and Exercises in Style.
Right, 25 or more different versions of one event. Why not?
It's really fun, and it sort of gives you the opportunity to really play.
Yeah, good. Mandana?
One of them I actually do a lot, which is to write on a piece of paper that already has writing on it. A lot of times in the theater, I like to take the playbill insert out, and what I'm thinking about in the theater, I write it on that, and it's a reminder. Or I write letters on it to people, and they can see what's already on it. So something about there already being writing on there
Yes.
frees me up a little more.
Yeah.